Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, and I am surrounded by greenery, and I'm also surrounded by greenery from Park. It's all from the nursery here, and I'm excited to have Sophy here on the program, Park City Nursery. Thank you so very much for being here.
Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, this is great. You brought a lot of stuff with you. Would you bring a truck?
I did.
Is there a truck out there?
There might be a truck or two outside, but you know, given the opportunity, I felt like I should bring the nursery into you.
I love it. It's great. As they were teasing me a little earlier, like I'm a gnome in a forest. I'm thrilled.
It suits you.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. I love these, and they smell amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you a little bit about
Would you please?
the variety of stuff I brought in today.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, one thing that we're really known for at the nursery is carrying so many different varieties of trees that are successful at this high altitude, because we live in a very interesting climate or microclimates grouping of. You know, depending on the neighborhood that you live in, could be subalpine, high desert, wetland. Different things are going to grow.
Yeah,
so
we have a lot of different locations here that have those sort of own little ecosystems, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Intense exposure, slopeside shade, you name it. So this is a cupricina, or a columnar Norway spruce.
Okay.
And it is one of the most popular kind of specimen trees because it serves as an exceptional windbreak, which a lot of us live in wind tunnels here in Park City.
Yes.
And
so you plant a bunch of those and take the wind out a little bit.
Take the wind out a little bit. Or the truth of the matter is that most people get them for a privacy screen around their hot tub.
Oh.
Yeah. So it grows quickly, it stays dense, it retains that cool shape. This here is an ash leaf spirea. It's one of our shrubs that is really successful at this altitude. And it gets these big white blossoms in the midsummer, and it looks great in the back of a flower bed, or you know, softening up any corners that you may have.
Sure, that's beautiful. I like it a lot. It's nice and thick.
Kind of ferny.
Yeah, really pretty.
Thank you. And one thing I love to highlight whenever I get the chance is our pre-potting program. So our staff, we have some really gifted designers, and people can either, you know, buy a pot at the nursery or bring in a favorite from home.
Yeah.
And some people bring back, you know, the same big pots year after year, and we put a lot of love into filling them. So this is actually a pot of all annuals, and I think it's just really interesting. You can't find these annuals anywhere else around here.
A little guy right here. Come here. Come here, little guy.
Did you find a ladybug?
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it is, but we'll find out. Little bug. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
I love this. How they pack this in, I can't imagine.
A lot of plants.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there's not a lot of room for your hands to even get in there and work.
You don't have to do any work. We'll do it for you.
Wow, that's great.
So these are annuals, meaning they're not going to come back next season. It's going to look gorgeous all summer long in a container. But then what about the gardener that wants things to come back year over year, and they don't want to work on it every year or pay for it every year?
That's so me. I want it done.
So this is a perennial, meaning that at our altitude, it's going to come back year after year.
Okay.
And I brought in a local favorite. It's a Russian sage.
Oh, nice.
It's not actually a sage. It smells like sage,
Yeah,
and because it smells like sage, it keeps the deer and moose away. So you see these around. They get really big. But yeah, a Russian sage, great local, hardy, low-maintenance example of a perennial for the hands-off gardener like yourself.
Definitely can smell it. It's very aromatic. Really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
And
then
some people might not know that we carry some sort of interesting plants too, not just what's going to go in your garden here, but we carry a variety of succulents.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if you can zoom in, but we do indoor and outdoor succulents, and we also carry air plants. So this little guy sitting in an urchin shell, it doesn't have any roots, and it doesn't sit in dirt. It just gets its nutrients from the air.
Oh my gosh. And do I water this?
You give it a bath.
I give it a bath.
Once a week, yeah. You submerge it in water.
I submerge it in water, okay.
Pretty cool, right? It makes for a great
neat
first pet for a child.
Yeah, I'll say. If you can take care of this, you can probably manage an animal.
Yeah, maybe a fish comes next.
Okay.
And we also have some tropicals. This is a mandevilla. It's not going to come back next year. It doesn't live here naturally, but it is going to make your deck look exceptional for the whole summer long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Thank
now
you.
Just so everybody knows, because this is maybe information they're not aware of. You purchased the nursery about a year ago. Is that right?
Not
When was
even.
it? Not even a year.
Yeah, it's my first season, so
Okay.
I'm the owners. We transitioned the day after Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is an exciting first season for you guys.
Definitely.
Busy. Yeah.
Absolutely busy, absolutely fun.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, you still get dirt in your nails, so you're working hard. But the thing that's really cool about the nursery, and I want to talk about this, you've got a beautiful little building over there, too.
We do.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, we have one of the oldest standing buildings, Victorian buildings. Some version of it was around in 1860.
Wow.
And as it stands today, they think it was completed in 1890s.
Is that right?
So yeah, it was the Snyder homestead over in Snyderville. We're located on 224.
Right.
And
there was a mill there once, back in the day. So,
he was a mill guy, I know that, yeah.
Yeah.
And we, it's such a beautiful little space. We've expanded some of our retail into the house. So we'd love for you to come check out the house. You can find a cute little market tote like this. And then I brought some
We need those now, because
bestsellers.
we're not using plastic bags in Park City anymore. So that's a good thing to have. Wow.
You need your hat with your cord so it doesn't blow away in that wind we were talking about.
Right. You don't have the windbreak yet. This is ideal. Okay.
We have got we've got every kind of work glove you would ever want, but then we also have some really cute gloves for the ladies. These are some white goatskin gloves.
I like these because they're high up. So
they protect
the dirt
your
doesn't get
wrist.
down your hand. I always
like
get dirt in my gloves. No, it always happens. So if you got a male version of these, go way up here.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting dirty when I'm out
And then
there.
of course, for when you're in a pinch and you don't have a glove, then we have your hand salve. So this is a lavender salve that's a bestseller.
All right.
And of course you need your tools to be able to do your pruning.
Ooh, wow.
That's yummy, right?
That is really nice.
So we are the only carrier in Utah of the Felco line, which is just a top quality gardening line. So you can feel these shears and how well made they are.
Oh, wow. Leather handle and everything. I saw you walking around. You've got like stuff in your pocket, like ready to go.
That's right. Got my little toolkit.
You're like it's like your weapon of choice out there.
My shearing weapon, my pruning weapon. That's right.
This is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, really quality stuff, and look, locks up everything. Wow. That's
One thing that I didn't bring today is a big scoop of rocks.
Yeah.
But we do have.
You do some rock?
We have a bulk yard. Okay. Yeah. Over on Rasmussen, we have just a huge variety of anything from mulch to soil to rocks that you might want. So come check out our bulk yard if you've got a big project underway.
All right, I got to ask a couple tree questions.
Please do.
So my favorite, the Blue Atlas cedar. Does it do well up here? Were you too high for it up here?
Yes. So cedars are fair weather friends up here. So
we got to be a little lower for that one.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
I know, it's my favorite.
Well, then,
it's such a good looking tree.
It gets to be
but this is nice. I like this. I think a lot of people like the ornamental kind of
evergreens.
Yeah. And there's so many other varieties and a couple more that probably do okay right up here, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have, if you like this look and kind of are looking for a specimen evergreen, we've got a beautiful selection.
Okay, excellent. Gosh, this is amazing. So tell people where you're at in case they've somehow forgotten where the nursery is by driving. You should see it every time you drive through town, but.
Yes, it's the white buildings. It's 4497 Highway 224, right before Canyons Village on your way into town. We just painted the door of the house yellow, so it will pop from the road.
Should be able to see it. Now, let's just say that I need more help. Are you guys, in a position to help me with like figuring out what to get? Like, come to my yard and say, well, this is some of the things you need. Do you do that too?
I'm so glad that you asked that because our staff has been practitioner gardeners and working at the nursery, some of them for over 15 years.
Wow.
So what is very common, it happens on a daily basis, is people come in with a photograph or a piece of a twig or a leaf. And we've just got some plant doctors on site who will tell you exactly what you're looking at, if there's a potential ailment, or if you're looking to get more of the same. They are so knowledgeable. They can absolutely help you with planning your garden, making some changes.
Right.
Whatever you're looking for, yeah.
Yeah, I can bring in a leaf from my aspen, and they'll be like, yeah, you got a little blight, you got a little something going on there.
That's right.
Right, tell me what to put on it.
Yep.
Take care of it.
That's right.
Wow, this is excellent. I so appreciate the help already. Thank you in advance for helping me be a better gardener.
Thanks for having me on.
I'm not much of a gardener, but I plan to be, and that's really probably for you too. What you're thinking is, how can you do it better, and how can you have something that every day you go out and just like, it's nice and green.
Yeah, we can
like
still
this.
enjoy gardening up here in the mountains. And, we're surrounded by beauty. We love the wilderness, but you can create your own little sanctuary right there at your house.
That's the right word, sanctuary. Sophie, thank you so very much.
Thank you so
It's
much.
Park City Nursery. You can check them out, again, right over on 224. You know where it is. You can't miss it coming into town. So check it out next time you're on your way in or out, and get your place into that sanctuary status that it so richly deserves, that you so richly deserve. Much more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show. We've got the full check of weather, and a little dog or cat will make its appearance right after this.